Alright. I kind of want the Lysandra tier. It gives me a Renewer opener that I really like. We didn't get it, so we got a bow instead. That's fine. I'm sorry if you get asked this a lot, but do Draconic Eggs remove champions from the champion pool? Yes. Yes, they do. Akuma Luck, appreciate the Prime Gaming conversion to Tier 1. Thank you. Okay, so let's see here. Right away, we start with this. This gives us something like a Ginsu's, which Ginsu's isn't particularly strong right now. So, okay, now we do have a Ginsu's with a Vayne here, which leads to some interesting choices. The other thing we can do is there is an Udyr pair here. We're going to put this here, because we know we don't want the bow on Poppy. Kha'Zix is also a very strong opener, so I'm going to grab that. Okay, the sword, not great either. I don't actually like this combination of items. It starts to get me more into my, like... okay, so now... Yeah. I don't want to... Oh, we're going to get gold. We know we're going to get gold here. I'm going to use the gold to buy these two. This is definitely looking like a forgotten game. If anything, it might be the Vayne reroll game, which is a little weak right now, but we can try it if we hit. Like I said, there's also the Varus Ranger game that I can do. Sell. Sad to sell another brand. I shouldn't have sold the other brand here. There's also an A-bomb angle here, since we don't have this. We do have this. I like the A-bomb angle a lot here, but for now we're going to ditch the A-bomb angle so that we can level and stay strong. And do that. So, the only reason I can put the bow down. Putting the bow down here doesn't hurt, so we can do that for now. Oh, if we'd executed that first, that would have been close, but nope. Execution bonus? Nope. Oh, God. I think we lose this. Grog is too strong. It's gonna be close. Nice. Whew. Whew. Have I ever played BlazBlue? Yep, I have. I love BlazBlue. Is there any redeemed comp that's viable? Yeah, a bunch of them. Okay, these items are awful. Cool. We can grab this for a jeweled gauntlet later. It gives us some weird options. So I think what we can do here to get the shadow bonus... I'm kind of overcommitting to this if I do this, though. That's the thing I don't like about this. I don't like overcommitting to this comp. Fuck it. I really don't like overcommitting to this comp. This guy has early Draconic, so he's going to be really scary later. You can still go skirmishers with those items? Yeah, I suppose. Isn't Shadow Rageblade a great item if you have lifesteal? Yeah, but I don't have any lifesteal on this Vayne, so not really. Alright, see what we go. George the Emperor, appreciate the tier 1 sub, by the way. Thank you. Okay, if we lose this... which is possible. I think we sell the Varus. Because we need to start econing. We should be able to beat this person. We might lose to this person. That's going to be a tough one. We already beat them. We're positioned against assassins. Ooh, I wonder what he's running. To the person who said level and throw in Gragas, I am not leveling while playing the Vayne reroll comp. So we got the hardest matchup for us here, because he has the Yasuo. Nope, we lose this. Damn. Alright, bye Varus. Why Kha'Zix over Varus? It's a 2-star Kha'Zix. 2-star Kha'Zix is still really good early. Sometimes you really want to play strong 2-star units, especially early game. Alright, well, we know what we want. That's that. Alternatively, it's this and this are the other pieces of this particular comp if we're actually going to run it. Well, can start off with this. Easy cheesy. Since you're playing with Vayne, is there a better item combination than Shadow Rage, Shadow BT, and Hurricane? Yes, it's Rage Blade, Hurricane, and Shadow Jeweled Gauntlet are the best on her. So we just do this. It's kind of a waste of Shadow items, but whatever. Would like to start hitting. Now this is where I really hate this comp, by the way, because if I don't start hitting and getting some forgotten units and hitting some 2-stars, I'm just going to fall off a cliff. Like, I will be so weak. By the way, I think the correct play here is this. Because we're already losing, getting this strengthened makes a lot of sense here, so... Now, luckily, this person didn't level up either, so it's fine with us. Oof, close. Okay, sweet. Thoughts on best in slot Katarina items? Blue buff, Gunblade, and then a defensive item probably. I think Shadow BT to be on, or Shadow QS. Okay, that's nice. I think that actually means this is the order we go. Let's do some Hyper Roll viewer games later. I'm going to be focusing on my ranked climb this weekend. I think next weekend that sounds great, but this weekend is I'm going to be playing ranked. It's a rare time to watch me play ranked, so I saved my entire ranked climb to just here. So, alright, this should be an easy win. It's a slow true damage comp. It's not going to beat our front line. Vayne's going to ramp up. Our comp basically counters his. And he's also greeting like we are, so... What rank do you peak at normally? I've been Grandmaster. I usually just chill in Master because I'm too busy goofing off and playing other comps. So... Do I think Draconic is a good spot? I think Draconic is actually overpowered if you get it at 2-1. Hey! Okay, now the negative, though, is if I don't get any gold, I have to sell something. If I don't get any gold, I have to sell something, which is unfortunate. I suppose I can do this, because it's not like we need the knight. So... That's not an item we want. That is an item we want. That is gold, so we can sell and we don't have to sell. Great. Okay, sweet. I can also hold on to this. Nothing good here. Put this back in for the knight bonus. Just do that for now. Alright. If Viego takes control of a minion in PvE round, do you get rewards from it? Yes, it still counts as it dying. It still shoots out the rewards. So. Alright, we're positioned good. Yep, we're fine here. Easy win. You know, I could always go the other item that I think is good here. Okay, we should keep our options open. Got a couple options. What happens to Daisy if Ivern takes a Hellion spat? Nothing. Hi Mort, can you explain why Varus' ult doesn't apply BT healing and Aphelios' does? If Varus' ult is not applying BT healing, that sounds like a bug that we should fix. It should be applying BT healing on the ult. It is a physical damage ult, so... Hello. Can't complain about that roll. Okay. The problem is we're still really weak. 1 star this, 1 star this, 1 star this. We're gonna fall off a cliff real soon here. So, how do you interact with the new maps? Yeah, you just click. So like, there, I'm shooting water. There, I'm making a sandcastle. Click, click, click. I think we win this. It's gonna be close. Yeah, we got this. Nice. Gets us back to 50, keeps the win streak going. Will Vayne be your primary carry? Our goal is to 3-star Vayne with this comp, which, again, it's generally considered a weak comp right now. So... Oof. This would be a big upgrade. I'm not chasing 3-star Varus. That's a bad thing to chase here. Trump Key, appreciate the 9 months. Thanks for making my Friday Mort by streaming. Hope I'm a memorable subscriber. You are. Definitely recognize the name. I think we lose this to the A-bomb eventually. The A-bomb's gonna come in and kill Vayne. Yeah. Yep. Scotty Lax, appreciate the 6 months. Good luck in the rank climb. Hoping to be able to do the same this weekend. Sweet. We're only at 6 Vayne still, and we're not going to get good Carousel pick, which means we're probably not getting our bow here, especially because it's on a Taric. So looking at secondary items, we want stuff on our front line. So like Locket or Shadow Locket are good, but that's on a Diana. So again, we're probably not getting that. Yep, look at that. First item's taken. Then we start looking at silly stuff like Redemption. We can get another Zeke's. Yeah, I think we'll just take this. It's a 3 cost, it's a belt. Could get another Zeke's. So did you stream for hours and hours and hours to get Masters? Is Mort doing the same this weekend? I don't know about hours and hours, but we'll see. Seven. Can't complain about 7 here. Alright, fine. We'll position on the right side. What are best in slot items for Vayne? I mean, put a Hurricane here and that's basically it. Although I actually think you can get away without running the Ginsus and run like a Shadow QS instead. But we'll see. SG Recon, appreciate the 17 months. Damn. Glad to have you. Hey Mort, 8K TFT looking great. I mean, I haven't got the graphics card yet. It comes in like May 8th. But Yeah, that'll be fun to play with that. For those who don't know, I managed to snag a 3090 the other day. So, should be fun. Alright, give me those. Hello, that's some Warwicks. Where? Best Buy. That's another Warwick. We went from 2 Warwicks to 6 Warwicks in 2 rolls. Make that 7 Warwicks. Wow. Okay, that was some good just hits. Did I snag it for a reasonable price? 10% below MSRP. Because it was on Best Buy for MSRP, and because May is my birthday month, I had a 10% off coupon. So, felt good. Diana missed. Can't complain about that. Yeah, because Diana's going to be the big weakness to this comp, which is why, like, if I got a Shadow Glove, I'd actually consider using it. Can't believe you found it in stock. It was one of those things, if you don't follow Wario64 on Twitter, you're missing out. He usually posts deals, and he posted, like, it's available on Best Buy, go try your luck. So I did. Okay, so that just... We went from 2 to 9. Wow, okay. Now we're in a good spot. Like, the fact that we hit around here, we're in a good spot. The handle is Wario64. He's like the best person to follow for deals on video games, computers, stuff like that. We are in a really good spot, actually. Like, I'm really happy with where we are right now. This is a very strong variation of this build. Okay, so the next thing we need is either Rangers or Forgotten. We either need a bow or a Shadow Glove, ideally. If we don't get the Shadow Glove, we can always just use this. So these items are sitting there good to go. We have this to make a Shadow Locket. That is the play. We really want a Shadow Locket here for our front line. Yeah, because see, Vayne gets QS or like CC'd a lot here. And having her, like, we're in late game now, so there's a lot of CC. So getting it to the position where she wouldn't get CC'd would be really valuable here. Even more than the Hurricane, I believe. So. Okay, we didn't get a bow. We did get the Shadow Glove. I'm going to go the Shadow QS version here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go the Shadow QS version here. Gives us another proc. I'm going to buff us up a bit so we don't lose any more health for a bit. That gives us Ironclad. That gives us Cavalier, which feels pretty good. Swap these. Yeah. Okay. Feels good. We also have a Shroud, but again, I kind of want the Shadow Locket. We'd get a Shadow Rod here, would be really good. So. But now our Vayne can't be CC'd, so she'll just go to town. I could sell this. We don't really need it. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Is this best in slot Vayne? No. It's good Vayne. I don't like. It depends on the situation, right? Like a lot of people would say Hurricane over Shadow QS, but I think with all the Dianas and LeBlancs and everything else running around, I prefer the Shadow QS here because now I don't have to deal with shit like Volibear, LeBlanc. So I think we're pretty strong here. Are you going for 6 Forgotten? Yes, I am actually. I am going for 6 Forgotten. Or, this is one of those times where it's like, what do you hit, right? Because like, if I hit an Aphelios and a Kindred, I'd probably go for a Ranger. If I find Rise and Viego, I'd probably go 6 Forgotten. So, yeah, it could be 4 Rangers. It's really just, what are we gonna hit? Okay, Shadow Rod would be the best thing. This would also be good, just for the hope of getting a Shadow Forgotten Spat. Viego is okay here also. Item's not great on Viego, but meh. No. Could also just go Thieves' Gloves here. You know what? We need some anti-healing. I'm going to take the Teemo. It's 5 gold. It gives me a Sunfire on the Warwick. And we do need some anti-healing. Okay, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're not due any items. So I'm going to go ahead and slam. Hey, Buffalo10, appreciate the 5 months. Thanks for all the stuff you do for TFT Mort. You're the main reason I still enjoy watching playing today. Sweet, glad to hear it. Oh no, it's a Shadow Blue Buff LeBlanc. Whatever will we do? I hear that's unbeatable. I hope, let's see if we lose. See if we get our ass kicked. Oh wait, we beat it, easy. Casual, appreciate the 5 gift subs, bro. Thank you. Is it still min 12? It's actually min 13 now. Min 13. Why put Rel bottom left? The further away she is, the way her ult goes and gets you a larger radius of the stun. Alright, there's our 5th Forgotten. So, I kind of want to keep the win streak going, but this, you know what? Fuck it. I want to keep the win streak going. So that's that. I need 1 more Forgotten. That's even better, though. 1 more Forgotten. 1 more Forgotten. Come on. Game. Ugh. Screw you, game. Wait. Ugh, got it. Okay. Oh no, Frozen Heart Diana. That might slow my Vayne. Oh wait, no it won't. Can we get a subscriber count tracker? I suppose. I don't hide that number. For what it's worth right now, I'm at 484 subscribers, since you asked. What's the best level to roll for 1 costs? Level 2? I mean, it's level 5, but... And now you level 9 for Rel and that's it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna do that thing where I roll when I shouldn't. Because what I actually should do is this. You go away. We're not going the 4 Ranger variation. That gave me 2 Mystic. Move this here. Move this here. Move this here. Catches corner stuff. Sell this. Yeah, I think that's it. Rel would be the last thing. Ooh, Spatula. Assassin Spatula. Alright, who wants to be an assassin? You guys wouldn't believe me when I tell you who the answer is anyway. Hello. Yeah, the answer... Actually, Nautilus wouldn't be the worst either, but I'm pretty sure it's Rel. I'm pretty sure Rel is supposed to be the assassin. Oh no, a Volibear ult. My Vayne just got stuck. Just kidding. This looks like a first. This looks like a first. We're doing so good. And now we're going to win the game by leveling to 9. It's not a Vayne meta. In fact, like I said, I think Vayne is actually going to end up getting buffs next patch because she looks really bad in the data. Nothing too strong here. Go for the Syndra. Oh no, Diana, you're so scary. Go for the Aphelios here, although he has GA. Uh-oh, it's the unbeatable Dark Blue buff LeBlanc. Oh no. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Ba-boom-a-bam. Bum-bum-a-bam. Bum-bum-a-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Boom. Uh-oh. Thanks, Kindred. So Rel's ult radius size is based on the distance between her and the unit she targets? Yep. He'd be doing even better with a Draven? Nope. Kale? Kale's pretty cool, but I don't think we need her for this comp. Like I said, our goal is reach level 9. What are Vayne's stats with Forgotten buff? Let's see. She has 216 ability power right now, which means her bolt says it will do 346, and that's before crit. So, a 60% crit rate. Can Giant Slayer affect true damage numbers? Yes. Is Hyper Roll counted as ranked? I mean, it has its own rated system, so... Honestly, even if we don't take the Aphelios, just storing him like this and keeping him busy is a win, so... Boop. Goodbye, friend. Can Ryze carry in this comp? No, Ryze is support. Swap Viego with Ryze? What? No. Okay, you guys realize that one of the things in this game is the quote-unquote unbeatable Shadow Blue buff LeBlanc. So my goal is to keep everything grouped up to keep it as far away from my carry as possible. This positioning is ideal. Locket's not bad here. This is hilarious on Warwick. We could just take this to be hilarious on Warwick. Nope, got taken. We could take Viego just to have Viego 2. I think it's Locket, though. No, let's go Viego. Let's go Viego. See if we can get Viego 2. Viego 2 would be a big upgrade. Let's see, what do we need to level? 64 to level? Can't level yet. So... Jump or charge, what goes first? I believe jump. Okay. That's over there. That's on that side. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. It's the assassin player. No big deal. That's a big Morgana 3, though. It's a dead Morgana 3, but it is a big Morgana 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just kidding, we're ramped up. Sweet. Will Vel'Koz be nerfed in the future? It's pretty clear you want him to be. Are you waiting to build the Assassin's Bat until you get Rel? Yeah. In fact, honestly, just for the traits, this is worth... Because now that just literally gave us Ironclad and Cavalier and Assassin. So that feels pretty good. Unbeatable LeBlanc is still in. He's got 7 LeBlancs. When he hits 8, that is when he hits a 3-star LeBlanc, that is when it gets scary. So we definitely don't want that, but... Hey, let's see how we do. Unbeatable LeBlanc comp. Alright, let's see how we do. Diana doesn't hurt at all. Okay, LeBlanc's in the state. Oh, wait, we've already overwhelmed him. Easy cheesy. Yawn. Yawn. Do 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 do. Bow. His GA is so troll. What are you? Oh, which did he have the wrong GA? Because you are supposed to have GA. Oh, he had Shadow GA. That's pretty troll. You should not be running Shadow GA on that LeBlanc. That's pretty troll. But yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. Hey, I've been watching you for a long time now. I'm the one who said something ago that I watch you just before I go to bed. I wanted to say thanks again, my man, for your existence. Big hug. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, like I said, we're at 90 health on a 12-game win streak. We've hit level 9. We are in a very, very, very good spot. So, feels good. Oh, hey, Rel too. Hey! Oh, no, not you. Viego 2. Alright, who wants this? Warwick? Viego? Alright, Viego, you can have it. Okay, Vel'Koz comp. And Morgana 3. I need to position out of the corner, actually, against this. So this is not good positioning. I may lose this fight. Thankfully, Vayne was not hit, and we're going to be good. Dodge, dodge. Stop dodging! Oh my god, that Zerat portal. That Zerat portal almost wrecked us. Why isn't Rel jumping? That's a good question. Maybe charge is before, and I forgot. So, alright, so now that we're up against this person, like I said, we need to be out of the corner. So the positioning ends up looking something closer to this. That way Vel'Koz laser misses us. Alright, let me watch Rel, because you guys are saying Rel's not jumping. Let's see what Rel does. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's that's right. She plays her charge animation, but it is technically a jump. That's right. So what's happening is she's choosing her jump location, but then playing the charge animation to get there. So. Hey, thanks for the Vel'Koz, bro. Alright, it's a first. GG.